Welcome back, Five Aces.
Battle control initialized.
Hey people, Five Aces here. Coming at you once more live into your eardrums with a 1v1 played out on the RAGL Season 14. And it is once again gonna be Upps who has upgraded himself to Ultra Lord. Is that... wait, are they called Ultra Lords in StarCraft 2? No, Ultra Lisk. No, Ultra Lisk and Brood Lord, I'm conflating the two. So he's basically an Ultra Lisk and an Overlord, I guess. So the perfect StarCraft combination up against Fazzar, and let's see if Fazzar is gonna continue his streak. Oh yeah, he is stroking his ego with that streak for the time being. He is having a field day. Is that gonna continue against Upps the Cheese Lord? Or, I mean, just at least one of the players in RHL with the highest prevalence for cheese. He has acquired a taste for it. And, like, long years ago. So, it's a long and storied history with that type of play. Let's see. Medic's coming out. He's playing as allies, though, so France, the potential for cheese play is a little bit diminished, I would say, comparatively speaking, compared to, say, dog rushes or grenadier rushes. But just by a tad bit, so Soviets have more options in the early game. I've talked about this in length a couple of years back. Ooh, okay, nice little pincer maneuver from Faz, but gets cleaned up immediately, and rallying back his troops is Upps, so he does not lose any of them needlessly. Very good play thus far. Good defense, and the flank on the engineer is not coming to fruition just yet. There is a rifle infantry positioned here in the middle for Upps as well, but I feel like Fazzar just has every angle covered. He is not letting loose. Okay, just finds the reinforcement routes, nothing too big here. Scout going down. Oh, he's microing his heart out, but that rifleman was prone. He was destined to go down. And that's the rockets that are starting to appear, so I guess that's a 20 into 5 mixture there. Yeah, should be about right. And Fazzar still going for more rifles. This can hit a critical timing, that's why you don't want to push out with your rockets early on without the vehicle to support it. Because otherwise all your expensive rockets are gonna die, and that is gonna spell trouble for the early game. Both going for a harvester first for the light vehicle. And Upps is 3 or 4 seconds behind, but nothing too crazy. He's lost a couple of scouts here, but so has Fazzar. Medics also being in the mix for Fazzar. Interesting. I haven't seen them play too much medic gameplay. Too much on the healing front. Oh, yes. Yes, that's about right. We're seeing Upps and he's building them fakes. I'm just waiting for the fake silo, which does just as much as the real silo does. I like how the battle lines have been drawn here, and is it Timian? It is Timian, version 2 actually. So, battle lines being drawn here by the explosive barrels. This is basically the demilitarized zone. I don't know if the tile set is quite right, but the mood certainly is. And we've got the ranger cutting into some of the scouts. Cutting through them like a hot knife through butter. And that was... okay, Upps just going for some more econ. He's playing it a bit more greedy. That's 5 harvesters for Fazzar though as well, plus the service depot is out. That should... ooh! Upps is behind. Did he build an extra set of racks, or did he build an extra power plant? I'm not entirely sure here. But matter of fact is, he is behind in the expansion timing by quite a bit now. 12 seconds. Nothing to sneeze at. Don't sneeze on things anyway, COVID is resurging. Yeah, he's losing scouts here and there, but he's replenishing them, so Upps definitely doing a good job. The thing is, he has skipped out on his light vehicle and he has not gained anything in return. He is not ahead. He really isn't ahead in terms of the army count or the econ. It's like, yeah, that's 6 harvesters here, and 6 harvesters. No, it's 5 harvesters on. Okay, I spoke too soon. 5 harvesters on Fazzar's side, but he's gonna have the eco slide ready. Gonna pop down the refinery and immediately move on to the middle. It is gonna be revealed though. I'm not sure if taking the middle and Timian is that valuable, really. He's just trying to establish a battle line, but that makes it easier to flank the ore truck. So I'm kind of 50-50 on that one, let's be honest. First tank is out here. Ooh. And the tank from Upps is trying to chase. Oh, he needs to push the engineer. Oh, that's gonna be so close. No! Oh, that was super close. He got the push off and the kill as well, so nice defense. That was good from Upps. But there is a massive army about to move in, and Fazzar is drawing the battle lines very aggressively. Those battle lines are not being painted with the kind brush, not with the soft brush. That is the hard brush. That is the one that you use for ponies, I guess. The horse brush. Bring out the horse brush. Oh my lord. Upps has a distinct army disadvantage, I feel. Let's check that real quick. No, that's not actually true. I guess he's got more assets in his... Ooh, he's gonna be cutting into the reinforcement lines. He's also finding an O-track almost. Oh my goodness. Oh no. The pincer maneuver not coming to fruition. And in goes the army from Upps. The army from Fazzar. Upps does not have enough to defend here at all. He's trying to push back on the other side, but there's just a smaller army. Oh no, this MCV is blocked by the tank! Oh, this tank has spelled the demise of the MCV, and things are going from bad to worse. Upps, within a matter of seconds, has lost his entire army. Oh, Upps, it's not looking good for you. Without the cheese, nothing remains here. Oh my goodness, that was just painful to watch. That one engagement, he thought he had the flank. Reality is, he was the one being flanked. When the flanker becomes the flanked. Yeah, and just like that, there is no recourse here, he just has a couple scouts. And this is a highly vetted army with a lot of medium tanks. I mean, it's 2 medium tanks, but at this stage of the game where Upps has 1, and let's do an army count, the army ranges in the zeros. It's not looking good. That is a bleak prospect. I think Upps is not in a position to win this anymore. Yeah, he dropped by 12k comparatively speaking. Yikes! No economical damage has been sustained from Fazzar either, so this is just gonna get worse over time. Medics are trying to heal each other, but to no avail. Resistance is futile. Fazzar now has the luxury of being able to spread all his units around because he just knows he has an army advantage. And he's going straight into the pillbox lines. No protection required. No protective gear. Yeah, GG. Ooh, what a decisive game one. Fazzar, he is the one wearing the crown right now, and he still is going strong. Season 14. The second that he may have a shot at winning. And Raider Dome, yeah, just to secure his victory. Let's be back in game 2.
Battle control terminated. Battle control initialized.
Alright, we've seen a Timian disaster for Ultralord. Can he pull it back on a more tricky map? That is the Naval map Bossman. The one that I want to see Mo play on. And are both players playing as allies? We've got Germany here and we've got France. Oh yeah, that is a very classic one. How did your MCV die? It got blocked by his own tank, so there is that. That was a bit of an unfortunate timing. Yep, that's the one with the naval yards, so I like the idea, but this just highlights the problematic state of OpenRA's navy. Because let's be honest, there is only an allied naval yard on this map simply because that's the only viable way. If there were a Soviet naval yard as well, what would you gain from that? Subs are good, bang for buck. What is the guy doing? He's a bit indecisive. Subs are good, bang for buck, but they only help you secure naval control, whereas destroyers allow you to harass the shorelines, and crucially, they are very good against armor. And if there is ore mines in the vicinity, there is just no contest. Picking allies is just strictly better. And there is currently no real solution because the Soviets just simply don't have a naval asset that they could incorporate into transport immediately coming out here, that they could incorporate into their gameplay. And as such, missile subs are on tier 3, and missile subs are also very expensive. So they're not an investment you make lightly, and destroyers are just that happy middle ground. They are an investment. You also need radar tech unlocked, but if you get access to that stage, then allied naval dominance is just something on that's very map specific, but on some maps you can't recover from it. Just look at that. This map here has shorelines to harass. You can harass this mine, you can harass this mine, well within range. And specifically this here as well. So yeah, this map is great, I love the design, but it really just highlights the naval imbalance that is still present in the game. Upps is very late with his transporter indeed. Oops. Triple refinery here, so no big cheese plate just yet. But a very, very delayed war factory. Did he maybe mismanage his timings? I don't know. That's kind of a weird one. But I feel like unless he's going for an aggressive move out, that's gonna put Upps behind super far. Because triple ref doesn't do anything if you don't really accomplish anything with it. He's massing units, maybe he's gearing up for a push, maybe a con yard all in, and banking on the fact that your opponent is invested into a naval yard. By the way, one thing you could do on this map. No way. Oh no! Fazzar, you monster! He somehow managed to be there on time, deploy his units, and get the kill on the engineer, and I completely missed it off screen. And it was simply all off the back of the bad naval yard timing for Yunano. I feel like the indecisiveness didn't help either, because he was trying to capture the power plant first, and he got put behind. Now he's transitioning to light tanks. I guess that's the only option he's got. He's trying to make something work off the back of his econ. Trying to move out. Mass light tank it is. Yeah, I guess that's his only option now. Oh man, this is looking so bad now already. He's moved out to a second base. Well, at least he got a kill on an engineer here, it seems. Nope, that was not the engineer. So one viable strategy on this map would be to sell off the naval yard immediately and gear for an all-out push. The wind-up toys plus a little bit of army mass, I'm not sure if that's a good call. There's a very defensive Cav lineup already. Plus Cav's got the service depot, he's gonna have his MCV in a couple seconds. Yep, 25 seconds to be precise. And we've got the wind-up toys against a massive, massive army. And an expansion and actual oil derrick expansions on the corners. Very well defended too. So no, there is enough rockets. There is more than enough rockets to stop anything that Upps is gonna throw at him, I think. Plus, maybe if Faz is a little lucky, he's always gonna find the rockets. Oh no, that's so bad. He immediately sniffed out the push. Because who on earth is gonna send 4 rockets out into the void? That 2 rockets out into the void. That's simply not happening. Fazzar with the game sense, he knows what's up. And all the rockets being found. Oh, that's the army revealed. I don't even think he needs to do much because the army from Fazzar is just much more stable, much bigger. This is just gonna spell disaster. We're being honest. The harvester is taking a bit of a weird one, but it is on a killing spree. Oh my goodness, gets taken out eventually, but that was just as one-sided as it gets. Yeah, that was a super valuable harvester. Losing one harvester, but he has an expansion up. He's got everything he needs. Man, Upps hasn't even taken his triple derrick yet. This is the worst start I've seen for Upps in a very, very long time. He had to produce another transporter here. Really. How on earth did he lose his transporter? What? There are 2 transporters for Fazzar as well though, so maybe it's a strategy I'm missing. I'm certainly not seeing it. Light tanks are being replenished. He feels like it's his only shot. Okay, kills the engineer. So there is a little victory. It's taking joy in the small victories in life. Oh boy. Has there ever been a game this one-sided in RHL Season 14 so far that I've passed it? I don't think there has. This is an unprotected Conyard, so that could be a nice little snipe, but no, the army is waltzing in. Yeah, rockets are being found out first yet again. The army is absolutely just no contest, no match here. Everything cleaned up. Upps has nothing left. He's playing defense on this side. There's a little cheeky infantry. I want to take a look at the map vision right now. The basic information, I think it is. Wait, where is it? I know it is somewhere in the game, on one of those tabs. Oh, 12% versus 23%. Yep. Basically, Faz has double vision compared to what Upps is mustering. And what Upps is mustering, that ain't much. Ain't much, but it's honest work. What's with those transporters? They're not even doing anything. Oh man, he would actually have to bring a tank over now to clear out the stack, or just bring out like 4 more infantry. Plus rockets, plus an engineer. This is just terrible. Radar is out. Advanced power plant is out. I think Fazzar may want to transition into helis. Is he building destroyers? Not right now. Nope. Just building his regular artillery plus helipad combination. And yeah, Upps trying to muster a very, very brave field defense, but futile. Completely futile. Is getting routed. Medium into the back lines. Rest of the army into the eco lines. And GG, there was just no shot here. Another army advancing as well. The auxiliary forces, yeah, that was one-sided. Kav is dominant. He's on a killing spree, if you will. So, we are gonna observe him with great interest. Also, we're gonna take a look at Upps, because right now he hasn't had a good run this season thus far. Last season he had just gotten so many surprise victories, and also really deserved ones. We're gonna keep looking on this man's career, We're also gonna keep looking at Fazzar, and we're gonna be casting. My goal is to cast everything and the kitchen sink from the RAGL backlog. Right, thank you for watching, and great game from both, but ultimately domination from Fazzar. I'll see you next time. 5 aces, out.
Battle control terminated.